Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again, hope you're keeping well. Well, find myself on the south coast again. Been working down here this week and yeah, thought it was rude not to try and get in at Bournemouth, so I'm at Bournemouth versus Barnsley today. Looking forward to catching up with all the guys again. Not been down here since pre-COVID. I think the last time I filmed here was March the 14th, a couple of days before lockdown was announced, so yeah, really looking forward to it. And I've got to say a massive thanks because I've hit a major milestone this week and reached 5,000 subscribers. And of course that wouldn't be possible without all you guys, so really appreciate all your support. And yeah, it's great to be at 5,000. Next stop 10,000 all being well. But yeah, thanks ever so much guys. And just before I go any further, I must say a massive thanks to everyone that's bought me a coffee on my Patreon page. It really does go a long way. I mean, to you guys a coffee's £3, but to me it's an awful lot more, and it's adding up nicely now, and it really does help the channel out, you know, whether I'm going on my landscape jaunts and a bit of fuel or you know, a bit of pack up if I'm staying out in the van or whatever food. So yeah, massive thanks to all you guys for supporting me on Patreon as well. There's a link in the description below. I always leave the link in there. So yeah, and you know I love my coffee, so every coffee is absolutely fantastic. So thanks guys for supporting me on the Patreon page as well, and helping me get to 5,000 subs, so brilliant. Anyway, let's make our way into the ground. I'll get signed up and get my bib and that, and then we'll go and choose a spot to sit. It's nice to be back in the ground again. So many great memories from here. Great to meet up with the lads just now. So, right, we're in. Well, Barnsley are 14th in the league, Bournemouth are 7th, so going on points, I think I've got to go Bournemouth first half, so I think I'm going to head, I don't know, looking at it, it's cloudy and overcast with breaks in the cloud, the sun keeps coming out. It's going to be another tricky game, usual scenario weather-wise this time of the season, but I think I'm going to head to the corner because I've shot here so much. A lot of the players' families sit up behind me, and if they do score, they sometimes celebrate that way. So I think I'm gonna come in this corner for the first half, see how the first half goes, and then hopefully we'll get a selly my way. Let's go and get set up. Right, so I've opted to sit just off the corner flag on the sidelines. Reason for that probably is that, like I said earlier, a lot of the players' families sit behind me in this stand here in the corner. So hopefully if Bournemouth do score this side of the goal, they might run this way. And just as an added extra, I've got the 5D Mark IV on the 16 to 35 as a widey by my feet, just in case they come right, do a knee slide right off the touchline and end up near the digital board. Then I can quickly switch from the 70 to 200 to the widey and get them right over me. But that doesn't happen very often, but when it does, luckily I've always had a widey ready. So yeah, good tip, always have a wide angle if you've got a third body next to your feet, just in case that happens. Right, I'm going to put the text file now and load up my template that PA have sent me, the IPTC template for today's game with all the copyright details on it and that. I'm going to load that up into the laptop now, as well as the text file with all the captions on, the team names and everything, and a few shortcuts, and I'll show you that now. Right, so I've got my AFCB file loaded up here, and that's how I run it. So I've got RAW that they automatically download into JPEG, and then today's is what's been edited, and then I'll have a shortcut to go into that folder, and that's then what I'll drag over to send, and then obviously it records what images I've sent. That's my text file, and that's my template that's been sent in by the desk. So we'll just load up Photomechanic, Still got last week's in, look. So we'll go off that. We'll go into ingest, primary destination folder. So I'm obviously going to change that to raw. So that's where they'll automatically ingest into now. I'll just click auto ingest. Now that's on. And incremental ingest, so that will only ingest new images. So that's that sorted out. Next I want to go to there, which is the template. Now I want to clear that from last week's, load the new one. So onto desktop, into AFCB, and there's the template. Double click on that, and there we are. I always check the dates. First thing I check, I always go to today just to be safe. So there's all the details, and I'll just put my caption in there, and then I'll put the person shown, the players shown in there, just to help out for any searches in the future. So that's the template loaded. I'm going to change that to, I'll keep it as Bournemouth again. So we'll underscore that and put Barnsley. Reset that to 0. So that's what all the images are going to be named with. It's going to go in my raw file. So that's that. We'll close that. We'll just go into the sending file. Check that. That's all okay. So we'll close that. So I want to also save a copy of my sent images in a folder, which was that sent folder that I showed you. So there's sent, so they're all going to go in there. So that's all okay. This never changes. I'm on manual wire today, so that's all okay. Connections are there if you need to alter any connections. And that's that, so that's set right. Don't need to rename as. Keep it as the original names, and that's that. So what I'm going to do now is go into edit, settings, and set code replacements. Well, I'm just going to get rid of that one. I'm going to go into add, back to desktop, into my folder, and then add the text file. Just highlight it, click OK, and now when I go into Photomechanic, it should automatically come up, and I'll show you that when I've taken a shot. I'm going to get a bit warm up now anyway. I'm just getting my card readers set up now. Got a spare card reader in case one doesn't work.
The highlights of the press conference are on the big screens now.
Well, obviously I'm using the Mark III, so I need a CF Express reader as well. That's them set up. Right, just take a quick frame of warm up, then I'll load it into the Photomechanic and check that everything's okay. Just load that up, see if it auto ingests. Right, that's auto ingested okay. I'll just quickly run you through how I add the captions. Right, so I've got one of the images, the Barnsley keeper here. So just for argument's sake, just going to crop it as if I was cropping it in the game. Command U brings up my template into metadata, and then you can see the cursors flashing there, and I just hit the / and then BA1 / and it brings up the caption for the goalkeeper. And then obviously I could go / B4, brings up Lewis Cook because that's Bournemouth's number 4, and so on. So I'll just show you my template quickly. Let's go off that. Go into my template. And there's my template. So you can see I've got BM for Bournemouth manager, and then self-explanatory B1, B2, B3, and so on. So I would just hit / B1 / that'll bring up Bournemouth goalkeeper, like just happened with the Barnsley keeper. Got a few shortcuts there. Got the referee's name in. Went online last night and got the referee's name and assistant referees and the 4th official, and then just a few shortcuts for well-known captions really, yellow card, red, second yellow, red card, all that sort of thing. And then all my shortcuts there. Again, / FO / would bring up fourth official and then his name. So anyway, I'm sure all you guys know that, but yeah, so that's the, let me just move that. That's the text file loaded. So I'm going to get the kit ready now and get a bit of warm up.
All those affected by the attacks on the Twin Towers 20 years ago.
Minute silence for 9/11. Nice touch.
2,977 people lost their lives, including 67 Britons. Upon the referee's whistle, we will join with football grounds up and down the country in a minute's silence, coming together today in sorrow, but also in faith and resolve that hate will not win.
Nice touch that. Always good to remember. Right, here we go. Just while I was waiting for that, I have ran through that text file that I downloaded off football squads last night. I've just double checked all the names and numbers with the team sheet. Always just make sure that what you download off football squads matches up with the actual team sheet.
The players taking the lead is a simple and peaceful act of protest this season. We are all together against discrimination.
I'm going to carry on like I did last week and try and grab as much stock as I can. Next couple of weeks anyway. Nice bit of action in the first few minutes anyway. Going to be some goals today, I hope. It's not another 0-0. Typically ran to the other corner. I think I got it. I'll pop a frame up now if I did.
The goal scorer for the Cherries, number 33, Jordan Zamora!
Well, I didn't get much of the goal And the celebration's really messy. Got a steward stood there in a bright orange jacket. Not a lot of that goal at all, unfortunately. It was a bit of a messy goal. Went through about 6 pairs of legs. But never mind. I think there'll be more goals. Gone a bit subdued since that goal. Gone dull and overcast now as well. I'm shooting on auto ISO again today, using the exposure compensation. I've just knocked it a few stops down now to equal it out on the scale. Looks like this black cloud is in to stay now. Bit of argy-bargy going on. Barnsley player went down far too easy. Referee gave a yellow card to Gary Cahill, and then he cancelled it out and gave it to Bournemouth number 5 Kelly. Bit of a mix-up there from the ref. You can tell by the crowd's gone quiet. It's really quieting down now, this match, just since that goal really. 1 yellow card for a bad challenge, and that's about it. Definitely going to move for the second half anyway. It's looking like Bournemouth could snatch another. Great save from the keeper there. Linesman got in the way. Good job it didn't go in. About it, there we are. Full time. Not a great first half, and not many images to show, but I'll pop them up now. I'm going to move round to the far corner. Hadn't even pressed record. Bournemouth had scored literally straight off the second half kick-off. I forgot to press record on this, I was getting set up. Keeper fumbled the ball, Dominic Solanke tapped it in. I should have a nice set of that. My focus point's gone on the crowd in the back blooming stand. So annoying. I've just reset the Mark III on the tracking and acceleration in the focus settings, and it's, as Solanke's fallen to the floor, the tracking point has veered up and gone into the back stand. Bloody annoying that. I was blocked by a Barnsley player anyway, but just needs a bit of tweaking, I think, this Mark III. Anyway, free kick to Barnsley. Still managed a nice celebration off it, so not too bad. Right, crikey, that was all a bit too quick. Just shows you've got to be on the ball from the word go. I've got some guys to my right this time, and like last week at Hull, I'm going to take my hood off. It's not raining, there's no sun out, don't really need the hood, and I don't want to obstruct the guys to my right. Just while there's a corner, oh no, goal kick. Just going to check them celebration images. I've rated them again on the camera, so in Photomechanic I've chose the rating setting, so it will bring all the rated images to the top. Be a third in a minute, I think. Bournemouth adding lots of pressure now. Well, Jordan Zamora makes it 3-0. You've missed the second goal. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So anyway, just caught that goal. I think I got it. I'll pop it up now if I did. Well, goal's a bit messy. Selly's even messier. Caught what I could. He scored it from quite a tight angle, so it was a long way off. Of course, ran the other way again. I'll get them downloaded in a minute. Right, goal kick. Just trying to get these images edited. But Bournemouth keep attacking. Right, so that's them gone. Nearly full time now. I'm just quickly aiming the camera at the Barnsley manager, but he's not really giving any dejection. Loads of fans leaving. Your team's winning 3-0 and you don't stay till the end. Don't understand it. Oh well, not a bad game, 3-0, but haven't really got the images to reflect that. Obviously got to go back through my set, but
afternoon.
One of them games.
2 in the boys to a big 3 points with a 41.
Well, that's it. Not the best of games, but I think I've got 1 or 2 frames to show you, so I'll pop them up now while I get packed up. Well, that's me all packed up. I'm not sure I've got a great set, you'll have seen them now, but I'll go through them in a bit, get back in the van and go through them, but just nice to be back at Bournemouth. Not sure when I'll be back, who knows, but nice to get a game under my belt again, post-COVID if you like. So anyway, just once again, thanks ever so much for all your support and helping me get to 5,000 subscribers. Absolutely brilliant, never thought I'd achieve that in sort of 18 months. So yeah, really thanks for all your support, guys, and thanks again for the coffees on the Patreon page. Every coffee adds up, and really do appreciate that, guys. It's brilliant. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I don't know what happened with the this camera, why it wasn't recording, but obviously missed the second goal, but hopefully it won't have, by the time I clip it all together, won't have affected the video too much, but probably missed out on 1 or 2 tips while I was talking to the camera, but never mind. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Have a great week. Catch up next Sunday.